Watch Harrisburg School District's PSSA testing update. The Pennsylvania System of School Assessment is mandated by the United States Department of Education for students in grades 3 through 8.
Tomorrow is a big day in Harrisburg School District. It is our first day of PSSA assessments. We are beginning our assessments with our 3rd and 4th graders tomorrow. So next slide, please. We created the PSSA plan when we learned on February 27th, 2021, that PDE, Pennsylvania Department of Education, is requiring that all students participate in mandated state assessments for the 2021 school year. As a district who has had to remain remote throughout the school year, we needed to think very carefully about the way that we were going to plan out the assessments in a way that our students could be the most successful that they can possibly be in an environment where our parents felt safe to bring them back. So the testing window according to PDE, is quite large. It starts today, April 19th, and ends September 30th of 2021. So what you'll notice here is that the testing window, rather than being limited to the spring, is occurring throughout the whole summer and part of the fall. It has been the district's decision that we are not going to test our students beyond the end of this school year. We think that it would be a tremendous interruption to our fall instruction. And so we've created a plan with that end in mind. Next slide, please. So what you're going to see here is the plan to ensure that we can provide the safety precautions that are needed in school due to COVID, but also gives our students ample time to prepare for the assessment. Here, what you're going to see are 2 weeks. So starting today was the first day that we welcomed 3rd and 4th grade students back to their schools in person. Today was not a testing day, but kids were supposed to come in so that we could reorient them back into the school day. 3rd graders came in the morning from 8:50 to 11:20, and then our 4th graders came for in-person for the day at 1:20 to 3:50. So that's 2.5 hours for each group. They got to meet with the test administrator that they were going to be with. We had games and social activities. We welcomed them. We walked them around the schools. We gave them procedures, and we talked to them about how important it was that they just simply do their very best tomorrow, because we don't want our students to feel anxious about these assessments. We want them to know that they're ready to be successful on them. What you'll see here, though, that is the testing starts tomorrow. So 3rd graders will come in the morning. They will be tested by 3rd and 4th grade teachers in the morning. They will go home, and then the 4th graders will come in the afternoon, and they will be tested by 3rd and 4th grade teachers in the afternoon. ELA is tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday is reserved as a makeup day. Monday, the 26th, is an asynchronous day. We're giving them sort of a day break before they start with the PSSA math assessments on the 27th, 28th. And then our 4th graders have one additional assessment. They will take both sections of science on Thursday, the 29th. Next slide, please. So this gives you the plan for the 8th graders, which is very similar, or the 5th through 8th graders, which is very similar to our 3rd and 4th graders. The weeks of May 3rd and May 10th, we will welcome our 5th and 7th grade students in the mornings. The 5th grade students will have the test administered to them by our 5th and 6th grade teachers. The 7th grade students will have the test administered to them by our 7th and 8th grade teachers. In the afternoons, the 6th and 8th grade students will come back. The 6th graders will have the 5th and 6th grade teachers giving the assessment, and the 8th graders will have the 7th and 8th grade teachers giving the assessment to them. You'll see that Monday, May 3rd, is a similar day that we had for our elementary students, with our middle school students. We welcome them back to school on this day. It's an in-person day. We kind of go over the expectations for the assessment, but we also work on reacclimating them back into the school day and back into the school building. Very similar plan. ELA will occur on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of the first week. The Friday will be the makeup day, asynchronous day on May 10th, the Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday of the second week will be math for 5th through 8th grade. And then on Thursday, just like the 4th grade, the 8th grade will take their science assessments. This is an interesting change. The 8th grade students will stay for a full day. They will take both sections of the science, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And in between, we will work on just some kind of end of the year special activities for our 8th graders who will not be back in their middle schools again for the rest of the year. So we have our 8th grade teams planning just special activities with our 8th grade students. And that's that plan. Keystones are a little bit different. There are different kinds of waivers that were afforded for graduation pathways in regards to the Keystones. It is expected that we as a school district will provide opportunity for all students that want to take the Keystone to take the Keystone. So we are inviting all of our students who are currently this school year in Algebra 1, 10th grade literature, or a biology class. They are all expected to come in and take the Keystone. Additionally, any students who would like to retest in Algebra 1, 10th grade literature, or biology are welcome to come in on these days and take Algebra 1, literature, and bio. We will sort of kind of have an all hands on deck approach in the high schools to ensure that we can provide social distancing, smaller class sizes, and just sort of a clear and efficient way to ensure that our students are as successful as they possibly can be. And what you'll see the second week is that we plan to do all of our makeup assessments on the asynchronous Wednesday day. That means that we can have all of our teachers focused on the in-person opportunity for students to make up their Keystones. Next slide, please. So what I will say is that in a year where, we are doing the very best to make the very best decisions in a very unprecedented time, what we are very confident is that we are confident that conducting our testing plan as we have it stated will be better for students than extending the window into the summer and the next school year. We are also confident that the testing plan will allow us to provide the social distancing and all the safety precautions that we have promised for our kiddos, even if 100% of our students come in to take these assessments. We are confident that our students are very excited to be back in school. What we have seen from our K1s today and from our 3rd and 4th grade students and families today, that it has gone very smoothly, and our kids are very, very excited to see their teachers and to be back in the school environment. And we are very confident that our scholars will be successful on the 2021 state assessments because they've had very strong instruction throughout the school year, whether it's remote or in person. We've been open since day one. I would like to say a special thank you to Ms. Julie Leamer, who is our district assessment coordinator, to all of our school assessment coordinators in the schools, to our leadership team for ensuring a secure testing environment, to all of our test administrators for understanding that we're doing this a little differently this year, but we're all in it together, to our parents for sending your children ready to do a great job on the assessments, and to all of our students in the Harrisburg School District for your resilience and positivity throughout this challenging school year. So thank you so much for allowing me to explain our plan for this year.
This has been a presentation of the Harrisburg School District.